Democrats say Republicans regret voting for Trump. I don't know what Republican y'all talking about because I'm a Republican and I do not regret voting for Trump at all. If anything, I actually like what he's doing. I think he completed like 95, 96% of all of his campaign promises within the first 3 months. Signing executive orders left and right, trying to get illegal immigrants up out of the country. Interest rates are down, gas prices are down, oil prices are down. What are we not liking about him right now?
As you know, 12 days ago, I had dinner with President Trump, a dinner that was set up by my friend Kid Rock, because we share a belief that there's got to be something better than hurling insults from 3,000 miles away.
Yes, I'm going to show you the complete video. What this guy actually said is extremely important because I have seen a lot of Libras coming to say, oh, a lot of people are regretting voting for Trump. I don't know. The mainstream media is the only one doing this every single day. Maher shattered the narrative what these people actually think about Trump in a shocking way. Few weeks ago, this man had a visit to the White House set up by Kid Rock. His response, partaking to everything, it is amazing. I never expected that I would see a day like this. There was a clash even on his show about this. According to this article, Bima spilled the beans, revealing Trump was different in person than he expected. Ma was shocked when he presented Trump with a list of past insults Trump had heard at him over the years, and in epic fashion, Trump signed it, all in good humor. That was amazing. I'm going to show you that video, but before I do that, first take a look at this guy.
Democrats say Republicans regret voting for Trump. I don't know what Republican y'all talking about because I'm a Republican and I do not regret voting for Trump at all. If anything, I actually like what he's doing. I think he completed like 95, 96% of all of his campaign promises within the first 3 months. Signing executive orders left and right, trying to get illegal immigrants up out of the country. Interest rates are down, gas prices are down, oil prices are down. What are we not liking about him right now? Vietnam is trying to get their tariff from 90% down to 0%. A lot of countries are coming to the table trying to reduce their tariffs. South Korea, Japan's trying to figure out what they're going to do. Companies are moving back to America. You got Honda's trying to build factories in America. You got even Apple is trying to invest in America. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on to where Democrats feel like Republicans are not supporting the country, the president. I'm supporting the president. I don't know what y'all think. Let's see how this gonna go. You know what I mean? We are one of the biggest, consumer bases in the world. I think we're going to affect them. I think that's what's going to happen. No, I don't regret voting for my president. None of that rhetoric. Y'all Democrats are trying to sell people and brainwash people into thinking is real. You know what I'm saying? And when this president has really opened up my eyes to the Democratic Party. I kind of knew y'all was shady, but when he had Elon Musk the Department of Government Efficiency do the forensic audit of the Treasury Department, and I seen how much expenditures was going out to terrorist organizations, and y'all got money flying out the window for other countries to make comic books and condoms and all kind of crazy stuff. Oh no, I see exactly who y'all are. Elizabeth Warren, against Elon Musk auditing the Treasury Department. What is going on? You know what I mean? I don't know. Last thing I would want is a Democrat to be in power, to be real with you. So don't think because I'm black, I'm just oh, he's just a Democrat. No. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's going to be pushing the country in a direction that many people always wanted to do. They wanted to bring manufacturing back to America. We're a service-based country. It is what it is. What do we produce? Think about it. You know what I mean? They need to slap 25% tariffs on steel, 25% tariff on aluminum. Let the market decide who's going to get, what product now. People are going to start building it here. That's the plan. No, I do not regret voting for Trump. If anything, I'm excited. Every time I look in the news, I'm oh, what are you doing now? He not just sitting around, not doing nothing, hiding. Every time something goes down, you see him immediately. And
Yes, this is what I like to see when people are suddenly realizing what is going on. This has happened for a very long time. It needed just one person with that bold mindset to do this, and Trump came in. Democrat never knew that this was coming. It took them unaware. And Trump promised during his campaign, I'm going to do this. They took it lightly, like he was joking. The people saw the vision in him, like, I'm bestowed the trust. So when I see people saying, oh, regretting voting for Trump, things like this, it is insane. When I see someone even doing a video, putting out a clip about this, I would think maybe this person never even voted for Trump initially because people who actually voted for him, knowing that he's going to do this, don't have a problem. I'm not saying like there are no weaknesses, there are still weaknesses that he might do some things that people don't like.
It would be hard to think of a more elegant way to reduce prosperity this fast. Let's talk about Apple. The notion was we were going to bring back all those great jobs. The average Apple assembly person in China makes $500 a month. The average Apple employee focusing on more high-value things like design, store management, makes $200,000 a year here. We want to wear Nikes. We don't want to make them. We have outsourced low-wage jobs overseas such that we can create more profits, more investments, and create higher-wage jobs. If these tariffs hold, your iPhone's going to go from $1,000 to $2,300. To make an iPhone in the U.S., it would cost $3,500. As a result, the threats of these tariffs take Apple stock down the value of Walmart in 3 days. If these tariffs hold, 80% of toys under the Christmas tree are from China. So 90% of U.S. households are budget constrained. So we're talking about half the number of toys. We're talking about a destruction in shareholder value such that your parents can't retire as quickly. And we're talking about the entire world rerouting their supply chain around brand America, which quite frankly right now is toxic uncertainty, so they can bypass a series of unpredictable, epileptic, sclerotic decisions where we finally need to acknowledge we have someone at the wheel of the global economy that is blackout drunk right now.
Look at sheaves on the view. They are just agreeing to everything. Yes, yeah, yes, yeah. That is all I see. Nobody to object or say something reasonable. What this guy is saying is contrary to Trump, what he's doing. But they are just here to accept. This is actually what they want to see people coming to this place to criticize Trump. You know, crazy. Now going to Maher's video talking about his visit to the White House, extremely important. I assure you, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share the video.
As you know, 12 days ago, I had dinner with President Trump, a dinner that was set up by my friend Kid Rock, because we share a belief that there's got to be something better than hurling insults from 3,000 miles away. And let me first say that to all the people who treated this like it was some kind of summit meeting, you're ridiculous. Like I was going to sign a treaty or something. I have no power. And he's the most powerful leader in the world. I'm not the leader of anything, except maybe a contingent of centrist-minded people who think there's got to be a better way of running this country than hating each other every minute.
To report exactly what I saw, I did it to the best of my abilities.
Counterpoint?
I can be, yes.
Counterpoint?
Yeah.
You know, Bill, I think you're right in saying that people have made too much of this, okay? It's not the Alta Summit. You're not Churchill. Kid Rock is not Stalin. Trump isn't FDR, okay? So, yes, I believe too much has been made about this, but I think you've fallen into the trap. I think that I represent 99% of the internet when I say this, is that you've played the game of proximity is principle. And what people are worried about is not your motivation. We believe you. We love you, Bill. Everybody loves Bill, right? So, I'm not questioning your motivation. I'm questioning Trump's, okay? And if we can say that you went there in good faith, But maybe, just maybe, he wasn't there in good faith. I mean, you sold him on the Iran deal and he took it in. I mean, give me a break, okay? So the idea here is that your motivation is sound, but what's the impact? And I think a lot of people out there, fans of yours, people who love you, people who are fans of you, like me, I've been fans of you.
You don't
my
have
whole
to
life.
patronize me, dude.
Okay.
I don't know you.
Fair enough.
I never met you.
I'm just saying that this comes
Not
from a place
everybody
of
has to
love.
like it.
All I'm
That's
saying
what we
is-
said. There are people who didn't want it to happen at all. You sound like one of them. It's
No,
okay.
no, no.
But did
I'm
you
not
hear
mad at it.
did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Like, what is the alternative to not talking? Just sit at your lunch table and don't talk to anybody.
I talked to him. I've interviewed Trump. Here's the difference.
That's just not an interview. This was not an interview.
I agree with the principle of engagement. I'm just saying from
Yes, I can't lie you that I actually enjoy the way B replied to this guy. It's amazing. Yeah, this was not an interview. What B struggling to do here it is to tell Libras that you can still sit down with people you disagree with because there has been a problem with Democrats. They don't see that as anything. If they know that you are in an opposition to them, they don't want to see you. Yes, that is what I've seen. It should not be like that. If you are in an opposition with someone, you should still be able to have conversations with them, disagree, agree with them at certain points. That is how it's supposed to be. But I don't see that with Libras. The hatred will actually spew continuously. And if this continue, to me, it's insane. Thank you guys for sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. Please share the video. If you see any clip after this, know that it is for the YouTube algorithm.
Generally called insider trading, and that would ordinarily
would. I know better than anybody. Forget about the economists who know better. Forget about people who know history. I alone can fix it.
Have a great day, everyone. Take a little time to enjoy the view. And remember, the resistance is real. You're not alone.
Has anyone else noticed how women on the left are the most miserable group of people? So
Harris is not president. Trump is. And if you don't like him, folks,
starting on.
wish the
and
a lot of people who didn't vote.
And finally, new rule to those on the right.
Isn't exactly getting the hero's welcome.
The fact that the Americans finally realized what the reality was.
This is a Fox News alert, a crushing blow for Democrats who had hoped against hope.
Brad Schimmel, that has included Elon Musk pouring tens of millions of dollars.
I think you saw a repudiation of the fact that...
Do you think the Republican takeaways tonight are going to...
The margin right now, Randy Fine...
Everybody, he had never been...